Here we have the 2021 Chevrolet Blazer. This one comes in the 1LT trim with cloth. And that color is going to be pewter metallic. And the interior is going to consist of jet black. And the powertrain is a 2.5 liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine. Made it to a 9-speed automatic transmission. And there's our front end there. We have our LED daytime running lights. And then those are your headlights below. Then down here we have our 18-inch aluminum wheels. Passive keyless entry on all 4 doors. And then there are the controls for your power door locks, windows, mirrors. And then as part of your convenience and driver confidence package, you have the rear lift gate, which is power. And there's your power driver seat with power lumbar support. Let's check out the rear seat space. So for this to be a mid-size SUV, pretty good size in here in terms of your leg room. And I can fit my knees behind the seat in front of me. And I'm 6'3", and I have the seat in front of me adjusted for someone of my size as well. But down here you have your AC vents for the rear, a USB and USB-C charging port. And there you have the middle seat cup holder. And next we're gonna go ahead and check out the rear trunk space. And there you have your rear park assist as part of that driver confidence package. And you also have a dual exhaust. There's all that cargo space there. And then you can also just hit this here and fold the seats flat. It's kind of fun to do, so I'm gonna do it over here too. And then you have all that additional space. So really nice that it's so simple to do. And then of course, to fold your seat up, you just push them back. And then if you want to extend the seats back, like lean them back more, you hit that and then you can push it back even more. And then there's your passenger seat there. Trying to dodge that glare. Let's go ahead and check out the engine bay next. And there's that 2.5 liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder down there. Now let's take a look from the driver's seat. So nice steering wheel here. You have the sportier kind of, I don't know, plastic or vinyl on the sides here. And then just your typical steering wheel up top and on the bottom. I like the look of it. And over here on the radio, we have AM, FM, XM radio along with Bluetooth audio. You have your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. And then there you have a backup camera. And then you can hit this button for your glove box that has your owner's manual and such in them. And then your traction controls here, your hazards are here, and then you can toggle your auto stop here. Down here you have the controls for your dual zone automatic climate. And you also have 3-stage heated seats as part of that driver convenience. And then of course you can adjust the fan speed here, put on your defrosters, and then change the temperature by spinning this here. Or you can go up here to the screen and adjust it that way. And here's your shifter. You just press this button back here, reverse, neutral, drive, low. And then when you put in the low mode, you can shift using this on the side. And then for your drive modes, you've got a dial here, and you can go to snow mode, sport mode, or just your normal tour mode. And there is your center console cubby. Pretty good space there. And you also have a 12 volt in there. And there's a view of the rear seat from up here. You have your universal home remote up here where the lights are. You have your LED lighting, push of a button. And here are your cruise controls on the left side of the steering wheel. And then behind them, you have your trackless radio station controls here. And then you have your Bluetooth controls here, and then your gauge cluster, you can go through that. And then behind the right side, you have your volume controls for the radio. There's your push button start. And there's your key fob with remote start. So next I'm gonna go ahead and take this 2021 Blazer out on the road for a quick test drive. So I've reviewed a 2020 Blazer with the 4-cylinder engine. Really not a lot has changed for the 2021 model. Except I've probably learned a few things about it so I can drive it a little better this time, if that makes sense. So we have it in sport mode now. And it really does drive, it's quicker than I made it seem in my last video, especially in sport mode. But this is a heavier SUV, so the 6-cylinder is a world of difference. But for your everyday driving, and I had this as a loaner for about a month, it does a pretty good job, especially on flat surfaces. But I'm cruising at 73 here, and we're getting probably around 30 miles to the gallon. But a really smooth ride. And I've said this about every Blazer, just it rides so well. And you're riding up pretty high for a vehicle in this segment, but very easy to control. I mean, they look fantastic, and like I said, just really nice ride. And on a day like today, the auto stop is really going to come in handy. And that can even further your fuel savings. And one thing I like about this convenience package is the remote start comes in handy on cold days, even really hot days. And the power driver's seat, even though it's cloth, very adjustable with your lumbar support. And then just having those heated seats is just really nice as well. So I would definitely say go for the driver convenience if you're gonna get one of these, and the confidence also comes in handy as well with your blind spot monitors as well as your rear park assist. But for those who really don't drive hard, and I'm definitely someone who does, the 2.5 liter does a pretty good job at doing what you need it to do. Now, if you want that added acceleration, definitely go with the V6, but this gets the job done, no problem. And one thing I will say is the RSs with the 21-inch wheels on the Blazers, they look fantastic, but you will notice a difference in terms of the road noise. And these 18s are just fantastic compared to the road noise you get on the 21s. Of course, myself, I'd rather have the 21s because I always have my music up loud, and road noise isn't really a factor for me. But if it is for you and you kind of like to sit in silence and hear yourself think, definitely go for one with 18-inch wheels on it. But with all that being said, this is going to bring me to an end of my review of the 2021 Chevrolet Blazer 1LT.